Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. Hold on. I'm having technical difficulties here. Whenever they bunch up like that, I always feel like I'm in like the 17th century. Hi, we're on another episode of Breaking Bad. So this one is episode 8. 7? Oh gosh, Secundamenza. I'm pretty sure that's Latin, but I'm not entirely sure, so. Okay, so we are on episode 8. This one is called Hermanos. I say that in such the widest way. Hermanos. Like, oh, actually, that wasn't that bad. So last episode was basically setting up for a lot of crap to come down on Gus. So he actually had the meeting with those guys who were like robbing his trucks from the cartel. We didn't really get a conclusion of how that meeting ended, or really anything that they like agreed. I didn't even know. Did they agree on something? Who knows? The guy was like, you know what we want, yes or no, and that was it. What do they want? My biggest guess would be they want Heisenberg. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of, unless they're like talking about something like in Gus's past that we just don't know about. I have no clue. Not only does Gus have that issue, he also has Hank now on his little butt. So Hank went to his restaurant and lifted his fingerprints, ran them against the ones that they found at the crime scene, and guess what? It's his. So Hank presented the findings to his boss. Gus is not in a great position right now. There were some other things. Jesse's still not in the greatest of minds, but he's getting a little bit better, I think. Mike is definitely taking him underneath his wing. Oh yes, I also forgot. Walter came up with a plan to try to kill Gus. The same method that they attempted to use on Tuca, which was the poison. The only person who's allowed around Gus right now is Jesse. And then there's also like, I'm kind of scared that Jesse might be switching sides. I hate to say this, but Gus and frickin' Mike treat Jesse a little bit better than Walter does. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for the recap. Oh my gosh, I feel drunk today, and I'm not. I swear, I just worked, and that is enough to do me in. We're gonna go ahead and start watching episode 8.
I am told the assassin that survived is gravely injured.
Yeah. Yeah, and there was good old Mike. Oh! Oh, that's actually kind of sad. Hello. Oh, hi Gus. This is awkward.
They continued to press me for my permission to kill Walter White.
Oh.
When I wouldn't give it, they settled instead for DEA agent Schrader. But a phone call was placed to Agent Schrader moments before the attack, thus giving him the upper hand. But yesterday, the federales raided his hacienda, and in the confusion, one was shot dead. An accident, perhaps. A mistake made by his own men. But we may never know.
Does he, like, suspect?
At any rate,
he looks angry as hell.
I thought you should.
Yeah, he probably knows, like, I know you are full of shit.
What comes for blood, Hector. Sangre por sangre.
That means blood for blood in Spanish. Yes, I actually knew something. The only reason why I know that is because in Latin, sanguine. Wait, I know I said that wrong, but that's blood.
Anyway, so for me, that's been the biggest wake-up call. Letting go, giving up control. It's like they say, you know, man plans and God laughs.
That is such bullshit.
Hey.
Excuse me?
Never give up control. Live life on your own terms.
Maybe you should take your own advice.
Cancer's cancer.
Gustavo, thanks for coming in.
My pleasure. How's Kathy?
Much better, thank you.
And you know Hank Schrader?
Yes, indeed.
And Steve Gomez?
How was your meal? Agent Schrader and I got a chance to catch up at one of my restaurants a few days ago.
I eat there every day, but I wouldn't fit through the door.
Well, should we get started?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Gale Belliger's apartment.
So you knew the victim.
Moves the microphone closer.
Gale was a recipient of this scholarship. He was
Oh, is that
perhaps
true?
one of 3,000.
And
I don't
Mr.
suspect that he could
Belliger
lie about that.
graduated.
Drug related, you said?
It's a good possibility.
I don't think Hank believes him.
I assumed that
He's
it was
good.
some kind of crime.
So after years with no contact, he shows up in your restaurant He makes your acquaintance and invites you to dinner?
Yeah, he wanted money.
Gale Bedecker ask you for money?
No, he didn't come right out and say that. He spoke in terms of a vague investment opportunity. But it was my suspicion, yes, as to why he invited me into his home.
He's got good answers.
Just one other thing. Is Gustavo Fring your real name?
Is it my real name?
I know you're a Chilean national, but there are no records of you ever living there.
Really?
I mean, records show that you immigrated to Mexico in 1986, and then a couple years later you were granted an entry visa to the United States. But there's no record of Gustavo Fring ever having existed in Chile, which I find, I don't know, strange.
No, really, it isn't. General Pinochet's government was guilty of a great many sins. First and foremost were its human rights abuses. But it was also notoriously unreliable at keeping records. I'm sure if you keep digging, you'll find me.
Oh.
Okay, I think that's it, Gus. Thank you.
Oh, Hank.
I will welcome
He's
you.
really good at keeping up that front.
Oh, no, please don't.
I thought his story was credible.
Well, I agree. I think it was a good story. Still, why are we hearing it now?
What do you mean?
Well, like you said, this man's a big law enforcement booster. One day he's reading the newspaper and sees that someone he just had dinner with, someone he thought a lot of, was murdered.
Yeah, why didn't
He
he?
doesn't make a phone call.
Yeah, well,
Didn't call you or one of his other cop friends to
that's not weird though, is
share his
it?
connection with the case or ask about the investigation.
We can't predicate a criminal investigation
Yeah.
on a person not making phone calls.
What do you think, Tim?
Well, I want to follow up on the scholarship, the alibi.
Yeah.
My overall impression, I believed him.
Hank, odd man out. He is very believable. Like, he has good answers.
Nice
Solid.
touch.
I didn't think we were gonna see her again. Oh, nice house. I forgot.
Hey, Tucker, how's it
Oh,
hanging?
she got a new house. Look at that house.
Reed's working tomorrow, and there's this gem and mineral show that's opening at the fairgrounds. Wondering if you could maybe give me a lift.
That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah. It had been heat treated, so it had that classic cast to it. That rose, almost salmon hue, you know?
Hey, Walt, there's no rock show, okay? I just said that so Marie wouldn't freak. Right there.
He's kind of like disappointed now. Oh, really? No rock show? I would be too.
We're not here for the chicken. Chill the engine.
Oh no.
All right. You ready for your mind to be blown?
Sure.
Sure. Gustavo Fring. Remember him?
Uh-huh.
The guy in the house. The man's a drug dealer.
Oh, if only you knew.
Yeah. Methamphetamine. I mean, honest
Walter's
to God,
like-
I really believe.
You brought him into the police.
Right. He sits down to talk with us. The problem is that he...
What did you ask him? What did he say?
Walt, will you let me finish my story? And he proceeds to kick our asses. Okay? He's got an explanation for the fingerprints, all right? He's got an alibi for Gale's murder. I mean, he's got reasons for everything. This guy has terms of endearment convincing.
Yeah.
So he's not guilty.
Yeah, as far as DEA and APD are concerned, he's not. Officially, Fring's not a suspect.
But in Hank's little mind... Oh, I gotta sneeze.
Stick this on it.
Oh my god. Are you kidding me, Hank?
It's easy. Okay, here's what you do. You untie your shoelace, and you head toward the restaurant. As you're walking past the car, you look down on it. Then you go inside and...
I don't feel good about this at all.
He's like, I don't want to do it. Please don't make me do it. Oh, Gus is here.
May I help you? Sir, may I help you?
How do you even, like,
I didn't do it.
do it?
Do it.
Well, at least he confirmed it from Gus.
What the hell?
Oh, pfft.
Just made sure it was secure.
Hey, where's my soda?
Hey, look, your timetable has advanced. You have got to make this meeting happen this week. Tomorrow. Tonight. Possibly. So you haven't even seen him since that time at the diner?
Well, oh, Jesse, you're lying. Oh. Yeah, so Walter realizes, oh shit, Jesse.
Anything important?
Found out Jesse's lying. Although, I can't blame him. Like, if I was put in that position, I'm not killing Gus. You can kill Gus, but I ain't doing that shit. Not just because I'm loyal to him or anything, but it's not the right move. Also, I'm scared of him, but it's mainly not the right move.
The cartel has given me its ultimatum, to which I've said no.
What?
He's looking into my past.
Oh. Yes, we do have a flashback. Okay. With young Gustavo. Oh my gosh, look at young Gus. And young Hector.
Así que los
Oh.
hermanos.
The chicken.
Me gusta su restaurante. Muy bien, gracias.
Entonces, carne oscura y carne blanca. A mí no me parecen hermanos.
Por fin.
I wasn't gonna say it, but
Es un
Eladio.
Max es el chef. Tú no estás al agua,
Oh.
Gustavo demasiado modesto. No habría restaurante sin él.
Bueno, de
So
cualquier
he's the
manera que
businessman,
ustedes lo
he's the
hacen,
chef. Okay.
siguen así. O sea, honesto. ¿No hay nada más que ofrecen? Un plato, un bocadillo, algo por el lado a lo mejor. ¿Sabes por qué? Porque cuando yo mando a mis hombres a su restaurante, ellos regresan no solamente con el pollo, sino regresan drogados.
Oh.
Regresan high,
Oh.
¿no? Les demuestras. Muestras.
Yeah, samples. On the house.
Queremos trabajar con usted, don Eladio.
Oh.
Ya sé todo lo de la metanfetamina. Se conoce. Eso es la cocaína para los pobres.
Poor man's cook.
Más bien los bikers y los hillbillies de
Yeah.
Norteamérica
Say that.
juegan con eso.
But you can make
De
a
ahí
lot of
no hay
money. No,
plata.
hey, no,
Si
you
me
can make a
permite,
lot of money.
Don Eladio, cristalizada, como vidrio.
Like
Es más
glass.
pura. La quiralidad de la molécula
Oh.
es diferente. Su misma estructura es diferente. El efecto narcótico es mucho más potente.
Don Eladio, este producto es la droga del futuro, que un intermediario por los colombianos.
Oh.
Le dan un porcentaje por cruzar el contrabando por la frontera. Pero la mayor parte de las ganancias es para ellos, a pesar de que usted asume todo el riesgo.
Yeah. They got a good plan. I like it. But I feel like,
Quiero que me digas una
yep,
cosa.
there it is.
Tú eres el cocinero. ¿Para qué lo necesito a él?
Oh.
Él es mi compañero, sí. Yo lo necesito. Él es mi compañero. Por favor, se lo juro.
I knew his ass was up to something.
Míralo. Tú le hiciste eso. Ahora, míralo.
Wow. I can't believe y'all killed the cook.
Son con la cual tú estás vivo y él no. es porque yo sé quién eres tú.
Wow. How times have changed.
Look at
I get it now.
me.
Oh, that's how they ended the episode, of course. Why not? I like that. We get some backstory into Gus, learning a little bit more about like how he got into this business. A little step forward into the meth making business. I like watching people's backstories unfold, especially the history that like all of them had together, like the cartel and him and Hector especially, and how, because now it makes all of their past meetings and everything, put it into like a different perspective now that we like know how they were acquainted with each other back in the day. So it like changes everything kind of. It's like, how did Gus ever learn to be civil around him? And I kind of like, now it makes sense. Like it's now not just like a business thing, it's like also kind of a personal thing of like setting up the twins. He had multiple reasonings behind why he did what he did. This kind of like makes me like his motives a little bit more. I don't know how to explain it. Like it makes you understand his character more and like why he does what he does, because he's had some like traumatic shit happen to him. So like it makes you sympathize more with his character. Killing Gus is not the right move. Not just because I like him now, but because it just doesn't feel like the right time. I don't know. I feel like we need to hold on a second. Well, like let's not rush things, because if you start to rush things, it's not going to go good. And now we learn Jesse is hiding secrets from Walter, so Walter probably thinks he can't trust Jesse. But if I was Jesse too, I wouldn't do it. Like you couldn't force me to do it, and I'm not going to do it. Like, so I'm with him there. As for Hank, I'm scared that he's gonna, I don't think he's going to become as obsessed with Gus as he was like with Jesse and pinning Jesse, because I think like now he knows who he's looking for. I hope he knows, you know, that he's alone in his thinking and he won't do anything too rash. I think he'll hopefully play it slow and steady, even though he has like a lot of forces working against him. He has a lot of people protecting Gus. One of them is his own freaking brother-in-law. Gus, you know, I really like this episode because it gives us a little insider into like Gus's character and his past, and I really enjoyed it. More episodes like this, please. Alrighty, so I think that's gonna be it for today's reaction. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you guys on the next episode. So goodbye and have a nice life.